Have you ever noticed as human beings, we often make similar mistakes that are usually relatable amongst our friend groups? Have you ever wanted the advantage of learning off of other people's mistakes? If so, then this video right here is for you. Yeah, it's your boy DP Motivation. We live, baby. We live with another video. All right, in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys 12 mistakes to avoid making in your early teens and definitely in your early 20s. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Number one, following the crowd. Number two, having kids too soon or out of season. Number three, indulging in too many drugs or in too much alcohol. Number four, not learning about finances and how to budget your money. Number five, not taking care of your health, your mental health, and your overall well-being. Number six, staying in dead-end jobs. Number seven, not taking calculated risks. Number eight, making too many excuses, finding out too many reasons why this will not work for you or that will not work for you. Number nine, not having a plan. Number 10, sharing everything on social media. Number 11, giving up too soon, giving up when things look difficult, giving up in the face of adversity. And number 12, being impatient. These mistakes are common mistakes that most people will definitely make at a certain point in their lifetime. And these mistakes are some things that I personally made, and these mistakes are also some things that I have been able to avoid because I've had the luxury of actually being able to reach out to certain individuals and just hearing their story. I didn't have someone tell me exactly, don't do this, don't do that. If you do this, this will be the outcome. But just from having a genuine interest in hearing their success story or hearing the outcome, I was able to formulate my own narrative of just understanding, all right, the reason why you failed here is because you did that. The reason why you didn't get as far as you could have is because you weren't consistent enough and you weren't as dedicated to whatever it is that you thought you were. And because I was able to analyze and dissect other people's story, I've been able to input them and incorporate them in my life, as in, a blueprint or a guideline on what to avoid and what would be beneficial to me reaching my goals, and to break down some of these common mistakes that I gathered, starting with number one, following the crowd. You will leave no legacy behind. Following the crowd, you won't have a voice. Following the crowd, you're literally abandoning your calling, what you believe you were put on this earth to do. Number two, when you're having kids too soon or out of season, I've seen it firsthand, the level of difficulty it can add into your life. I've seen so many times where people would have kids too soon, and that would kind of derail their visions or derail their dreams. I'm not saying that a kid will stifle you from success, because on the contrary, I've definitely seen people who had kids and definitely leveled up in life and definitely went that extra mile and definitely went extra hard because they had a mouth to feed and someone that was counting on them. Number three, indulging in too many drugs and too much alcohol. I've seen that also firsthand by living on campus, by seeing people just binge drink, by seeing people literally form alcoholic, actions, alcoholic disciplines, alcoholic, just habits. And at that moment in time, it's kind of normalized because everyone else around you is doing it. And I'm just grateful that I was on the outside looking in. And even though I did start drinking, I never lost myself in that, I never lost myself in those things. Number four, not worrying about finances, not learning how to budget. The sooner you learn how to budget your money is the sooner you get a handle on making your dream life become a reality, of making your outcomes become, a part of whatever it is that you're controlling. Number five, not taking care of your health, ignoring mental health, and just ignoring your overall well-being. That will make things a lot more difficult on your pursuit towards personal success, towards personal development. Another one, number six, staying in dead-end jobs. I was somebody who had over 20 jobs in my life, so I couldn't really relate to this. But I've seen the minute I got the feeling that this was a dead-end job, the minute that I got the feeling that this job wasn't for me, the minute that I got the feeling like, all right, this is not in alignment with where I want to be, where I want to end up in life, but I understand it's a stepping stone. At that very moment, that's when I would literally, start to formulate plans how to get out this job and start to, find a way to get into a new job that would pay me more, just so, I could do the same thing yet again. Because at the end of the day, I realized I wasn't meant to work a 9 to 5. That's not my body. So find your body and go full in on that. Number 7, not taking any risk. When we're younger, on our younger ages, on our teens, in our early 20s, these are the times where we're supposed to be taking calculated risks. These are the times where we're supposed to be willing, to put it all on the line. Because oftentimes we don't really have much to lose. We don't have a house to lose. We don't have a kid. We don't have kids to worry about. We don't have a mortgage. We don't have, car notes or et cetera, et cetera. There's not a lot to lose. But we do have a lot to put on the line, which is our time, our energy, our commitment, our dedication, our sacrifices. These things, when we focus on that, it will literally propel us to the next level. The sacrifices that we're willing to make right now, they will definitely pave the way for your future goals, for your future beliefs, and your future outcome. Number 8, making too many excuses. I've seen a lot of times where people have given up early on. I've seen so many people just make excuses for why this one worked, why this one not worked out for them. Yes, it worked out for them, but I come from this background. I don't have that type of education. I too have had self-limiting beliefs. I too have made excuses, and every time I made an excuse, I knew deep down in me, it was because I didn't believe in me. It's not because that was the truth. It's not because that was the reality. It was simply because I made it become my reality. It wasn't the reality. So, moving on to number 9, not having a plan. The sooner we have a plan, is the sooner we're prepared for success. Failure to plan is preparing to fail. Failure to plan is literally preparing to fail. If you're not getting ready for the next battle, if you're not getting ready for your next test, if you're not getting ready for the next outcome, how could you ever expect it to go your way, How could you ever expect to have a hand, to have an effect, to have an impact on the outcome that you're looking for if you're not getting ready behind the scenes, if you're not doing the practices that are required to end up on the big stage? These things I've seen firsthand are literally mistakes that can be very detrimental to your goals and your overall outcome in life. Number 10, sharing everything on social media. As young people, number 10, sharing everything on social media. As young people, we need to understand that everything we put out on the internet will never be completely deleted. It will always exist in some form, in some manner, somewhere out there. And we need to be very conscious of what we want to let out in the world and what type of energy we want to be associated with. Number 11, giving up too soon, giving up when it's looking tough. When things look tough, I believe that's personally when you're supposed to go the extra mile. When things are looking rough, I believe that's when it's time for you to level up, because these obstacles that you're facing, these are the things that's going to equip you to be ready for the next obstacle that you're yet to face. Life literally consists of challenges, battles, obstacles, and it's up to us, it's up to you to prevail, to fight and pursue the growth mindset, the I'm gonna keep going till I got it mindset. It's up to you. It won't fall back on nobody else, because nobody else can walk in your shoes. Nobody else can live that type of life that you want to live, because it's designed and created for you. And number 12, this is one that I definitely still suffer with today, is being impatient. When you're impatient, you could want things out of season. When you're impatient, you could desire things that you're not ready to, that you're not equipped to handle, quite frankly, at that moment, that you're just not prepared for. And when you're impatient, you're operating at a different frequency than in the law of attraction. When you're being impatient, you're lacking in confidence to an extent. When you're being impatient, you're putting too much out there that you're too desperate. I believe it's better to have that mindset that if it's meant to be, it will. If it's meant to be, it will be for me. However, if it's meant to be, I believe I'm going to put in the work to go get it. These two things go hand in hand. And these right here are 12 mistakes that you should definitely avoid making in your early teens and definitely in your early 20s. If any of these things you can resonate with, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a thumbs up, share this video, be a subscriber, stay tuned. I'm dropping a lot of content. Let's all grow. Let's all partake in this journey towards personal growth, personal development as we strive for success. It's your boy, DP Motivates, and we out, baby. We out. Hold up. I lied. Watch the next video, how to improve yourself. I'm going to leave the video right here, down below. I don't know if it's going to be over here, over there, over there. Either way, it will be somewhere, and it will be a good continuation from this video. It's your boy, DP Motivates. We out, baby. We out.